There she go.
Yeah. I just sent the invite. It only took her a motherfucking minute. Boom.
Yes, fresh face and ponytail.
Yes. What up, Couture?
Hey, what's good, y'all?
When you can't even do this. Hey.
I gotta put the band down.
So how you feeling?
I feel good, you know.
We are so happy to have you here. This solidifies us because you are elusive. I like the mystery that you keep with everything. It keeps the brand fresh, and I feel great right now speaking.
Thank you.
It's like a Dale popped out. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, boom, boom. You know, so it's definitely. So Chrome 23 is coming up. You are coming back to battle rap. Well, actually, you've been Vic Wallace was your last battle. So how does it feel just getting back into the swing of things in battle mode?
It feels good. I mean, I'm always happy to be back, and I know my supporters love seeing me. I've been getting all the messages. You know, they just appreciate me stepping back on the scene. So it feels really good.
With you coming back, you got the call from Remy. I know you said how was that moment? I know I've seen you in pictures with Remy before. I want to say she's one of your idols or favorite rappers. How was it when you got that call from Remy?
It was dope. I kind of had the heads up. I had got the heads up that she was already asking about me. Okay. So when it did come out that she was going to be doing the card, I kind of already knew I would be one of the people she was reaching out to. But it was dope. It was dope to hear from her, and just, you know, an honor to be selected anyway.
When you initially got the call, did you think Hustle was going to be one of your options? Was that a thought for you?
No, I never thought Hustle. She was the last person that I thought. Like, I honestly thought it was going to be Jazz, because I saw her on the live. She had Jazz in 40. So I was like, okay, well, she got Jazz, and that's who everybody been, you know, asking for. So I said, it'll be her. And then I have mentioned E Hart, and E Hart said she battled me. So I was like, oh, maybe it'll be E Hart. So I thought maybe one of the two. I actually never thought Hustle. Because like I said, Hustle has never even been brought up. Like, I never really seen anybody say they wanted me and her to battle. So.
When you did see that, when you did find out it was Hustle, what were you thinking?
You know, like a while back, I was like, you know what, I'm not battling Hustle because, you know, Hustle's always, you know, online into something. I was like, she's not about to stress me out, you know. So, but when she said Hustle, I was like, you know what, that's actually dope, because I love to challenge myself. I think Hustle's dope. And the energy that she brings, that's like a new challenge for me, you know. And I know that it's another name to add to my list. So it's a good look for me at the same time.
She's been giving you a lot of love. You getting a different Hustle this press run. You know, she's been showing you respect. She's been giving you flowers. I don't know if that's something to be worried about.
I mean, it could be, but at the same time, like, I'll say that before this battle even came about, Hustle has never spoken negative on me, you know? I've never seen her speak negative about me. And when I did see her, I can't remember what event it was, in person, you know, she showed love. We actually spoke on battle, and we was like, you know, we got to see each other. So we said to each other, we got to see each other one day, you know? And she was like, oh yeah, we're going to do it. So, I mean, it could be an act, but I don't think it was. And, you know, even being out there to do the face off, even though we battled, and like, we sat there and had a conversation.
So. Someone in the comments wants to know if this is the most aggressive opponent you've had.
The most aggressive? I felt like, no, you know what? I felt like Official was kind of aggressive, but I think Hustle may take it to another level. She's a notch above Official, but, you know, Official brought that aggression, I felt like, when I was battling her at the time. So yeah, I think many would say that probably Hustle is now.
You think Hustle a little more? You think they more aggressive than Norma? You know, Norma pretty aggressive too.
Yeah, yeah. Norma's like funny aggressive. Like, I don't know. I found Norma like funny. So yeah, like you catch me like smiling a few times in that battle. So it's a different type of aggression. When I battled Clips, he was being real aggressive with me as well. So.
I don't want you to give away too much, which I know you won't. But will we see another side of you? Because this opponent that you're facing, she is aggressive and she is a big on performance. Is this something that you're preparing in a different way for?
I don't really think I have to. I adapt to my situations. I don't really feel like I have to change, like, you know, change who I am, or what works for her works for her. What works for me works for me. You know, so like I've been doing what I do, and I seem to make it through. Y'all say I ain't been killed yet, so it's working for me. So I'm gonna just do what I do. I'm do couture.
Do you consider yourself undefeated? I know a lot of people are, you know, couture party undefeated. Do you yourself consider yourself to be undefeated?
I do. And if I felt like somebody killed me, I would say it. But I do feel like I'm undefeated. I feel like I've had debatable battles. So if someone says the battle's debatable, I don't mind that. That don't bother me. As long as y'all ain't say I died, as long as I'm still living, it's cool. Like whatever. As long as I ain't died, I'm gonna still be getting booked, you know?
Speaking of getting booked, why is it so seldom that we see you? Like, you are the most anticipated. Like, everybody wants you to come out. Why is it so hard for us to get Couture to come outside?
I be busy. I be busy. Like I be working on a lot of things, you know, outside of battle rap, and I do have a full life. And also, I feel like I don't want to be taking a bunch of battles and it starts to feel like work to me. Like battle rap, I actually enjoy doing it. I enjoy battle rap. I enjoy, like, you know, the whole aspect of it. But I feel like if I get to a point where preparing for battles can become stressful. You know, it's fun, but it's not all fun and games. So I don't need that stress all the time. Like when I pop out, I want it to be like, okay, I got a battle. It's an, you know, expense paid trip. You know, I get to go enjoy myself, have fun, do a battle, give my fans something, and then I, you know, come home and get back to it. But I don't want it to feel like work.
So you kind of understand Jazz's approach when she says, oh, she needs this time to ride, or her not really popping out. You can kind of relate to that?
Well, like the reason I'm not popping out is not because like I need the time to prepare, you know? It's just because I just don't want it to start feeling like a job. Like, okay, I have like the pressure, like I have to do this and I have this. Like I do it when I feel like it.
And I'm assuming with you as everybody else, the bag for female battle rap has increased a lot. Do you see yourself this year maybe being a little bit more active, just to kind of, maybe if it's 2-3 battles, just to kind of, that'll one shut fans up, and you're making you know, bigger money this go around? Is that something?
Yeah, I actually told myself I want to at least do 2 more battles this year. So that'd be something, you know, different, because I usually do a battle, yeah, whatever. But I actually just got a text yesterday about a battle. So I probably have one booked before I even get to this one. So, you know, we'll see.
Do you think about Wody and competing for that?
About what?
Wody, Woman of the Year.
To be honest, I don't. I mean, some people care a lot about, you know, things like that. I just really want to, like I said, I made a post the other day. My thing is really just about my legacy and just coming and doing what I do. The awards it's cool, but it's not gonna. I can't cash a belt in or cash none of that in. It's just, you know, I'm good with what I get from my fans. The love that my supporters give me, I'm good with that. I don't need all the extra stuff.
Speaking of Wody, the reigning Wody, Vixen the Assassin, recently just made some comments about you not being top tier, and she doesn't understand how you stay relevant. How do you feel about her comments, and why do you think you stay relevant?
I didn't really feel no way about the comment. Like I told her, she's entitled to her opinion, so I respect that. Do I agree with it? No, I don't agree with it, but I don't try to take too much energy, like, you know, feeding into things like that. Because in the same sentence as she said that, you notice she says that I got the call for the Remy card. I get the call from Snoop or all these opportunities. My work speaks for itself, you know. When I'm on a card, like when me and 40 battled, we was the main event on that card.
Mm.
You know, so if I'm main eventing, I'm getting booked against only top tier females. I'm battling top tier females and they're not beating me. So I don't see, maybe I didn't learn this type of math in school, but it's just not, it doesn't add up to me. But you know, it doesn't bother me.
Do you think Vixen's top tier?
Huh?
Do you think Vixen's top tier?
No, I don't think she's top tier. I think Vixen's talented. She's can definitely work her way up to there, but I wouldn't say she's there yet because the females that I battled, some people that I battled, they're not on her resume, and she would have to her top five. She would have to face her top five, I think, to consider herself top tier since she said they're top tier. You know, I mean, so she has the potential to get there, but she's not there yet.
Early in your career, you made a decision that you were going to be discreet. Like because I like the way that you move. I like the fact that you leave the mystery for us and that you're not like so readily available. What made you make that decision?
It really wasn't a decision. This is just me. This is just who I am. I've always been this way pretty much.
You keep to yourself.
Yeah. And even if I'm not up, there's no like dirt, ain't nothing crazy about Couture. You're gonna find out. You know what I mean? So
a fan, they asked in the comments, would you battle Vixen?
Yeah, I would battle her. I would battle Vixen. Am I looking to battle her right now? No, but I'll battle her eventually. I mean, I guess I gotta take on her top five, her Mount Rushmore, right? First, that makes more sense. So.
We mentioned we tapped into a little bit about Gladiator School and the jazz battle. At this point, you are not interested in a jazz battle. Is that the case in today's time?
Yeah, right now I'm not. I mean, I got the call for jazz. It's that motivation, that same motivation that I had when I was calling her out or when I wanted it. You know, it kind of it's not there, and I think it kind of went towards others. Like there's some other people that are more motivated to battle now.
Like who motivates Couture in today's time?
I want to battle. Well, I want to battle E Hart because like my three, like I said, was 40 official E Hart. So I feel like if I can go against E Hart and I got 40 official out the way, I'm not worried about any other female that I have to face. Like those, to me, those are my challenges.
I actually seen I was watching interviews for Parent. I seen an interview E Hart did after your 40 battle, where she basically said that your props are the reason, like you did the juice prop, and she said this is the reason that niggas don't respect us, and that you need to start bringing bars. How do you feel about that? Because I feel like you bring bars and props. So how do you feel about the ladies stating that you don't have bars?
I feel like that's like bullshit, because men use props too. When I first stepped on the scene and was going to events, I seen Loaded Lux bring out a whole funeral. So they've been doing this. Those props, people using props before I even came on the scene. I feel like people don't like something when it works for you, and it makes you stand out. You see, like I think like Yoshi gets a lot of hate because of her thought bars. That works for Yoshi. They want to disarm you of what works for you. And at the same time, I don't need the props. I battled without props. I haven't used a prop every battle.
You actually have more battles without props than with props.
Yes, it's just something they want to point out. Yeah, I'm known for it because I do it well. They're memorable, and I think that's what it is. Because a lot of people.
Your most memorable prop.
My most what?
Memorable prop. Like which one was the most exciting for you to do?
Well, my favorite was my drill sergeant, but I said my memorable one is probably the one with Miss Pat, since that's what made me go viral. That's what started it all. But I really enjoy my drill sergeant.
What
I
was
just seen
Because
the?
that.
after that event, I had like Slave Sever, like I had a lot of the guys. See, I had a lot of the guys showing me love. Like that shit was crazy. Like that shit came out of nowhere, and I was like, oh no, appreciate it. It's like you did that shit. So they can show they not hating on it.
Even E Heart used the prop before too. She had the shirt versus Miss Hustle in one of her earlier battles. Dang, I had a question. I forgot it. Go ahead, dude. Yes.
I just seen that Rap Redux did like a bio on you, and they listed all of these accolades that I thought were fire. You were the first to have a 1 million view battle on Queen of the Ring. You were also the first to be on BET. You did a lot of firsts. Why do you think people downplay your accolades?
I don't know. Sometimes people feel like they got to dim your light for them to shine. But I thought that documentary was so dope. I was watching it like it wasn't me. I was like, oh shit, you know what? I did that, you know. But I thought it was really dope, and I'm glad that he did it because when people try to discredit me, they can tune into that and see how much I have actually done for the culture.
I actually even learned some things myself. I didn't know that you had a battle before your Cashy Ty battle, so I seen that it was like a Yassie battle, like way back then. So I was learning things myself. You know, mind you, every time somebody asks me your resume, I'm able to boop, 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 boop. So that was a big shocker for me that you had a battle before you even came to Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, like throughout the years, I used to do, well, I don't know if I really consider them battles, but I used to pop up on the scene, like out in Rhode Island. They used to have these little competitions. You could, get a couple dollars, and I was that chick out there. So I used to just show up, get on the mic or whatever, and spit. And I used to win often. And with that, it was like, oh, you get $100 bucks. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go down there, and did that. And I would have went back. And then after that, I got the Cashy Ty battle. But I never was heavy into battle rap. Even when I battled Cashy, I still wasn't fully into battle rap because I didn't want to actually do that battle. So it's like I kind of like just showed up to do something. But then when I got there and I saw like how serious people really, take, I was like, okay, this is like a real deal scene. I was seeing everybody like Farrah, Tory for the first time. I'm seeing the supporters showing them love. I was like, okay, people were like really fuck with battle rap. So I was like, I need to, actually come back and take it serious and not just pop up on I'm just going to come and rap something.
And then going into your second Queen of the Ring battle where you decided, you were going to use the props and stuff like that. We hadn't seen that in female battle rap as far as getting so personal. What made you kind of come up with the thought to use the props, and what was that kind of going through getting to that point?
I never when I do prepare for battle, I don't just think, okay, I'm gonna use a prop. It kind of comes about like when I'm writing, I'm like, you know what, this would be dope if I did this. So I didn't originally plan I was gonna use a prop against her, but like I'm doing my research and I'm watching her battles, and I was saying like, okay, I seen some of she battled, but saying, oh, well, they be saying your odor's off down there. So I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I said I should probably bring her something, So that's just how that came about. Like I don't just be thinking, okay, I need a prop, I'm gonna use the prop. And I didn't know her, so it's like I really had to do my research. So that's how it came about, like me getting into really digging. And people say I'm the FBI. No, I'm booked to do a job, and I'm just doing my job, And if I don't know you like that, and I want to come with some facts, I got to break you down. I'm gonna do my research.
You think
I just want to say something real fast. Somebody's in the comments saying that I said Hustle was gonna 30 you. I ain't say that. Can y'all please stop talking to me like y'all know me, and don't be writing the caps like you yelling at me during this classy interview.
Do you consider yourself petty? You consider yourself petty, Couture?
Do I consider myself what?
Petty. Like
I'm not petty.
Oh, okay.
I'm not petty.
Okay, like, cause the Monistat, the call.
I mean, I can get petty, but I'm not a pet. I'm not a petty person. I mean, everybody got a little,
What are your thoughts on the current state of female battle rap?
My thoughts on it? I think we are going strong right now. I think we're in a good direction. I'm seeing a lot of dope new talent coming out. And I went to an event last night, and I was like, there's a lot of dope females out there. Some of these females is my first time seeing them. I might have seen like maybe I'll post something about them, but like that event yesterday was dope. I was a fan of a few of them, and I could see.
I was happy to see you was outside, like I'm like, oh, Couture.
I'd be outside though. That's the thing, just because I don't have to be on a URL or Queen of the Ring scene to be outside. Like, I go out and I support smaller leagues. Like, just because y'all don't see me, don't mean I'm not outside.
Okay. I'm like,
I
okay.
go out and support. Like,
How was the vibes with you and Coffee? Seemed like y'all had a nice interaction. I know she's a big supporter of yours. How was that experience, seeing her perform in person and getting that interaction?
it was dope. It was dope meeting her in person. It was one of the best coffees I've seen. Like when I say, she was on her shit. Coffee was cooking last night. And Coffee shows me love online, so that translated into real life. I never saw no hate or nothing from her. And it was cool. She was dope.
I love that when everybody can like really get along and be professional, because who really knows each other here? Let's go back to Chrome 23 really quickly. How do you feel about the transition over with Remy putting her hand out and uplifting the girls?
How do I feel about the transition? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, just as far as her creating, because I heard a lot of people say like they feel like the females need a URL type of league, and I do feel like Remy brings more eyes. I'll agree with that. Like, it's another look. How do you feel about another female league being here?
I think it's good. It gives more females opportunities. People who might not be getting booked on Queen of the Ring, here's another area, and it allows us to expand our fan base and our supporters, because like you said, we're gonna have more eyes on us. So it's a positive for us. It's a win.
And
more money, new supporters.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying more money, new supporters. It's growth.
In your face-off with Hustle, at the end, she asked you, like, what do you think her weakness was? And you stated that she was emotional. What do you think, like, when have you seen Hustle, like, be emotional to categorize her as to being emotional?
I mean, I pay attention to everybody. I see how people move, whatever. And I noticed that she gets easily out of character, because like I said, I had a conversation with her. I saw another side of her, and y'all been seeing another side of her lately. So maybe, I don't know. But when someone pisses her off, she ready to go off. I get pissed off too, but I just feel like she can get emotional at times.
You like very militant, like like very able to keep it cool. So that's definitely, I think that's always worked in your advantage. We haven't really seen many girls be able to dig too deep into your life. With us being on Chrome 23, let's get into your predictions a little bit. We got Yoshi and Prestavia. I know you just mentioned recently, the new girls, the new talent. These are some of the newer girls on the card. Who do you have and why out of Yoshi and Prestavia?
I really do not know about this battle. I'm gonna lean towards Yoshi, because I just feel like she's gonna probably really show out. Like, that's what I'm expecting. I'm like, Yoshi, she's gonna show out. She got some celebrities in the building, and she likes to put on the show. So I feel like Prestavia is dope. So lyrically, she's crazy. So it's gonna be a great battle. But I'm just thinking that Yoshi's probably gonna want it a little bit more, and she's gonna really want to put on a show that night. So that's what I'm feeling. So that's why I'm gonna lean in that direction. But it could really go either way with them.
And I think it's dope. She's another new girl that I see show you a lot of love. I see Yoshi a lot of the new girls, they pay you a homage more so than I think some of the other girls, who are a little bit more active. What about the Casey and Official battle?
I'm leaning towards Casey, but I also feel like Official might get real crazy, because y'all been, well, not y'all, but people been, talking shit lately, saying she's falling off and things like that. So I think she might come with something cool.
The most intense face-off we've seen. We got QB versus 40 Bars.
Dang, man, don't put me. We go to New England now. New England. I'm leaning towards 40's my favorite, but if you get a 40 on her A game, I think 40 could take it. But I also know, QB left there really pissed off. So I don't know what she done went back and cooked up. But I'm leaning towards 40.
You are, I would say, probably one of the most influential female battle rappers. I hear a lot of New Girls fans say that you are the reason that they're here. Does that put pressure on you to, want to go harder, seeing as though so many people kind of look up to you?
It does there's always pressure there, even when I have my supporters. Y'all know y'all all in my inbox. They all in my inbox now. You want to do this, you want to do that. Like, so it's always pressure. Yeah, and of course I want to continue to interview. So yeah, it's a lot of pressure there.
They was on our neck too, like, get the couture interview. I'm like, I'm trying. They was definitely in the inbox.
Yeah, I'm stepping out. I honestly, I really hate interviews. I think I told you that before. I hate them. So, but you know what? This is my third one this week, so I'm already changing, pushing myself. So I got 3 interviews in. So I'm trying to do the same thing with the battles. So,
Battle Coin, the animated series that you're working on. How did you come up with the idea, and how is that moving forward for you?
Okay, so actually, my partner, who is my partner, Will, it was actually originally his idea, a whole battle rap cartoon. So it was back in this been going on for years. So like in early 2013 and 2012, that's when he hit me. He was like, oh, we should do a battle rap cartoon and this and this. And he's like, oh, hit up, like, he thinking I got connects. He's like, hit up so and so. So I'm like, no. I said, you know what? We ain't hitting up we ain't hitting up nobody. I said, the idea is dope. So I said, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna really get it together. Get it together, start writing, creating the characters, what they look like, everything. I said, you have to have a product to present. You want to go with something. Right. So that's what we've been doing for the past couple of years. Now it was to the point where it's ready to go. When I say this thing is so, I know it's like our baby, so I'm supposed to say that, but when I say it's fire, it's really fire. It's like, y'all like power and shit, y'all gonna get like a battle rap cartoon. It's a real storyline. It's not just battles. There is a battle in every episode, but it's a real storyline, character development, rivalries, everything in there.
Do you voice any of the characters?
Yeah, you will hear me in there. Awesome. Y'all gonna know it's me because y'all know my y'all know my accent. But yeah, I do voice the character in there.
I see you were like, are you pitching it to like Netflix? Are you?
That's our goal. Like, that's our big goal, is if we could get that on Netflix, so we just need once we get going, we really need like the supporters, on Netflix's net. But I really feel like it's going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen, like, once we get the product out there, because it's really, it's fire. It's different. There's nothing on TV like this at all. So it's going to be something refreshing. And anime has such a big fan base, and battle rap, of course. So when you bring the two together.
And anime is kind of adult, so it's like you can throw the background stories in there with the cartoon and all the spice. I like anime is spicy.
Yeah, because this is an adult cartoon, of course, because the language and everything is not meant for the kids. So it's gonna be on point, and that's our end goal. Hopefully, we get it on Netflix.
As of right now, is it like an episode ready? Or are you just holding it until?
Y'all will get it soon. I don't want to go ahead and say the date, because then I'd be lying. But when I say soon, it's like very soon. We will be. I ain't gonna give a date. The trailer. Y'all seen a little snippet that I gave y'all, but y'all gonna see the official like trailer dropping very soon. Like,
someone said, how can
I say within a month. I want to say a certain date, but y'all gonna see that soon.
Someone said, how can they support?
Okay, so we have battlecoincartoon.net. You can go in there. We actually have merchandise and everything like ready to go. So if you purchase merchandise, that'll go towards us, covering our voice actors, our animation. And we still have our GoFundMe online, and the link is in, it might not be in my bio now. I won't put it back up, but we're going to be moving over to Seeds and Spark. And when the trailer drops soon, very soon, you'll have the link to send a donation or just purchase some merchandise. And we'll actually have real battle coins. It's going to be limited edition when the cartoon is out that you can actually purchase. And it'll only be like maybe 50 out. So, and it's going to blow. So them coins is going to be worth some money one day.
Is it going to be an NFT?
We haven't got. Well, you know, we've been talking about it. We're not there yet, but we're thinking about that.
Well, if you need an extra voice, you know.
Well, we do like we will need more voice actors because we have, you know, new characters that's coming. Like when I said, we already have 3 seasons completed and ready to go. Yeah,
That's
so
great.
yeah, so the first
Anime
season
ain't,
has.
you know, cartooning ain't cheap. My sister do a lot of like drawing and stuff, and she trying to get in. So I know
It's extremely expensive. It's very expensive.
That's production. That's what's up. What do you have any other business ventures going on that you can talk about?
That's the biggest one that I'm focused on right now because I feel like that's what's gonna like if when I'm done with battle rap, it's gonna allow me to still be involved in the culture, and that's like a retirement plan for me. Like I won't have to, you know, worry about nothing. But I do a bunch of you know, I have my clothing line, but I kind of put a pause on that because like right now, that's my biggest focus right now.
I know your son, Kyron, he be dressed, you know, you keep him fly and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you have a clothing line for kids, or is he just modeling?
Well, I make a lot of his stuff, a lot of stuff you see him wearing, like not his jeans and stuff, but like a lot of his tops I make and I design and all that. But I just like to, you know, his middle name Nine. I was able to tell you, she's gonna come with some bombs. but yeah, yeah, right. But to tell you, I'm like, oh no, I don't hear about it. But yeah, but I got that on pause right now. I am gonna get back to it probably right after I knock this event out. I'm gonna get that back going.
And the new girls. So you mentioned earlier, you know, there's a lot of new girls. Any of the new girls caught your eye? And is it possible that we may be able to see Couture versus maybe a newer girl?
I like well, of course I like Vestavia. I like Eliza Versa. I watched who she battled?
Eon. She battled Eon and Frank White recently.
Okay, yeah. I like her energy, her presence, I think is dope. She's very entertaining to me. So I like her. And what was the other question you asked me? Would I battle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would because like I said, when I came in, sometimes you need people on your resume because like you could be dope, but if people don't want to battle you, like it could hold you back. So I would take somebody if that's gonna help get them to where they need to be.
Are you still interested in the Shayna battle?
I would battle Shayna. Like Shayna, I guess Shayna's making a comeback, right? I still would battle Shayna.
That's fire. Mm-hmm. Would you battle on Midnight Madness? Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I've heard about it. I think somebody was reaching out to me about it too, but right now I'm not like interested.
Why?
Any chance we could? I know we posted the picture with you on coffee, and we mentioned like
you gotta get out that.
We mentioned like a 2-on-2. Any chance you'll do a 2-on-2? And who would be your partner, male and female, if you were to hop into the 2-on-2?
Oh goodness. I think me. Like I said, I would do a 2-on-2 with 40 because that's my favorite. I think we could mesh well. And I would do a 2-on-2 with Yoshi.
Oh, that's fire. Yoshi would love to hear that.
Yeah, Yoshi, I'm going to need that clip.
Yeah.
See, Yoshi, you in there. Boom.
Solidify, child.
And guys, I don't really know yet as far as guys.
You were so calm and composed versus Clips. Can you just tell me how you kept that composure? Because I feel like I could learn from you.
I don't know how to teach it. It's just who I am. It takes a lot to get me rattled or out of character. It's just who I am. And nothing that he was saying to me was really like, you know, not it was really getting to me. A lot of times when people say things to me, like when I battle, it doesn't get to me. It just didn't bother me. Like I go in there expecting to hear the most disrespectful shit. So it's like I'm already in that mind frame. So nothing you say to me is gonna be like, you know, clutching my pearls, you know. It doesn't bother me.
So for years, Miss Miami has been throwing shots. She wants you to come outside. You are clearly a battle that she really wants. I obviously you are not really haven't been interested. Is there a history, or why is she so adamant about getting the battle off with you? Was it set up previously or something?
Never. Like, I honestly don't know. Like, once she started calling me out, it came out of nowhere, and it just has. She just been calling me out. Like, we never had a history, never even had a conversation. You know, it just what I see online, what I see her say online is all it's ever been. So,
I don't know. Is it more flattering or annoying that she's so adamant?
It's always cool, like, knowing that somebody wants to battle you because there's a reason behind it. They have to think, somewhat highly of you to even want to face you. So in that sense, it doesn't bother me when she does it. I think what has just turned me off from it, I get it, she says it's battle rap, that's what you do, but some of the things that she just says, like how she came out about it, like, oh, the African this, the African that, like, that's like, it just kind of just turned me off.
Definitely understand.
Like, I was like, you don't got to do all that to get a battle from somebody. Like, yeah, you don't got to be nice, but call me African, don't do that. I'm African, I'm proud. I'm from the motherland. Like, that's not.
I'm embarrassed.
That's not an insult to me, you know?
I'm embarrassed. I don't even know.
I'm African American. So my stepdaddy African. What legacy would you like to? Well, before we get to that, what is your Mount Rushmore of female battle rap?
Okay, 40. I put Hustle on there. Hustle, 40. E-Heart. Me.
That's me. Definitely a good top 5, and I think like we were talking about earlier, I think what you've done so much, and a lot of your accolades are swept under the rug. I don't know if I can't even say it's because you don't pop out that often, because Jazz doesn't pop out that often either. I just think that both of you, they hold it against both of you in different ways. Like, I feel like that. Like, Jazz is still Jazz, but she gets a lot of flack for not coming outside. But versus, I don't think you really get a lot of flack for not coming outside like that. But I feel like they kind of take away from your respect for some reason. So that's my little take on that. The girls have elevated the game to new levels. I agree. What do you want your imprint to be left in on female battle rap?
I just want my name, like, whenever they speak on female battle rap, like, my name to be present and people to realize I have opened up doors, even though, I came in opening up doors, like, from the beginning, from the start of my career, bringing in a whole new fan base to Queen of the Ring and allowing not just myself, but when they clicked on my battle, they went and clicked on a Shayna battle, a Jazz battle, a Farrah. They learned about them too, So just the difference that I made in the culture, what I've done. And also just remember that I was always afraid. I was the one that wasn't never afraid to step out the box and do me and not be like everyone else. Because I think people start to sound alike and just follow the same formula. Yeah. Is what you see. So, like, just know I was the one that was, able to be myself and not have to follow the trend and still be successful.
One of the joys that I think about listening to your material is that I think that you are, you have a good way of being able to, your bars are very, like, universal. And when I say that, I mean as far as you can have somebody who's never watched battle rap before, they can watch your material, they can digest it, they can love it. And you can have someone who watches battle rap all the time and they can still get the complexity of some of your bars. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you have a great balance, and I do think that's going to work to your advantage a little bit on the 27th, is that people are going to be able to digest. We're going to have probably a lot of industry people in who don't watch battle rap, and they're going to be able to get your material. So I think that is one of the better things about you and your style, is that it's so universal that everyone can get something from you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I know that you're taking this battle with Hustle serious, but I want to hear how serious you're taking it.
I take every battle serious. Like I don't know how to say how serious I'm taking it.
Like, did you?
I'm
I'm
Hey,
pretty sure
Hustle.
you studied her and
Hey Hustle. Sure.
I be wanting to know the tea, but did you prepare in a special way, or you just prepared the way you usually prepare?
No, I prepared how I usually prepare. I take every battle I do serious. I always want to show up and be on my A game, and most importantly, give the supporters what they want to see. So every time I step out, I take it serious. I don't try to half-ass anything.
Nice.
Do you think this is your hardest battle?
I always say that whatever battle is in front of me is my hardest battle. All the other ones are they done with, they in the past. So this is my hardest battle. This is the one I have to get through. And then once I get through this, the next one will be.
They keep asking about Kings versus Queens. Are you interested in doing another Kings versus Queens? And who is a guy that you would want to stand in front of?
I would definitely do another one. I think it'll be different for me. I'll be able to have a different showing because of, my opponent will not be somebody that, it won't be an ex. So it'd be something nice and fresh to me. Who would I battle? Anybody really.
Some people were saying too, like I think in your past showings you may have been a little bit more like performance heavy. I would say. I think lately you've been a little bit more still. I don't know if it's just just not being as excited or motivated. Is there a reason that you kind of shifted to being more still?
What do you mean by still?
So like, for instance, I'm going to reference the Jay Smooth battle. You like aiming at your buckshots. Just as how you were more jumping around. And I feel like when we see you more recently, you are a little bit more reserved in your battles. Was there a reason, or is that just not purpose? I think the first time that I want to say that I probably noticed it was maybe the official battle. I feel like I don't know. I want to say you said you weren't feeling well around that time or something like that.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling well during that battle.
Yeah, so I remember you being a little bit more.
Yeah, it just depends on I guess it just depends on my vibe and what I'm feeling and who I'm going against, because I felt like it just depends on the battle too. Because with Clips, I wasn't moving all around. I felt like with 40, I felt like I was very comfortable when I battled 40. So I feel like y'all got that from me. I was more animated. My battle with Vic Wallace, it was a small stage, but I don't think I was like at a still. So it just depends on my vibe and which way I want to go. I always switch it up.
With your Tory battle, that was canceled maybe 2 or 3 times?
Yeah, I think it took us 3 times to.
You were just finally ready to get that one over with.
Yeah, because that was crazy. I was like, I said maybe it's not meant to happen.
I was so mad when I came the day that QB and 40 got in line at Canada BB Kings, because I flew out there just to see you in Tory battle like that.
Yeah,
the battle for me.
There was I don't know if y'all know, are familiar with Lady LaSure. She came all the way from London. She came all the way from the UK to see me, and I met her that night.
I remember that.
Yeah, and she used to message me online, and I felt so bad because she's like, I need to see you in person. Like, for her to travel, that far and it not to happen. Like,
yeah, she could afford it though. You know what I'm saying? I was
she could afford it, but
I was scraping up pennies from Florida. They was like, we got one more battle. We're gonna give 40 and E Hart. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Let's get into a little bit of this or that.
I knew it was coming. And it's crazy because now my phone's dying. I gotta know. Go ahead. I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
All right, we're gonna get into a little bit of this or that. It could be like battle rappers, maybe industry, or things. But Lil Kim or Foxy Brown?
Dang, man. Dang. I got a Foxy Brown.
I got one.
I've like, no, like I love both ladies, but I think I used to listen to a lot more Foxy. Like, yeah, Foxy.
Tory Lanez or Megan Thee Stallion?
Megan.
Girl power.
E Hart or 40 bars?
40 bars. E-Hot don't even like me. E-Hot don't even.
Go ahead, dude.
I'm thinking now. Now I'm stuck a little bit because I don't want to be too messy. As you know, that's exactly where my mind goes.
This is the place for it.
Okay. Vague or Babs?
You said Vague or Babs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Babs.
Come on, girl power.
All right. Surf or Verb?
Verb.
Okay. So, all right. Brandy or Monica?
Monica. I love some Monica. I love me some Monica.
Now Brandy gonna be at the event.
I know she's gonna be there. I love Brandy too, but I love me some Monica. But...
Messy. Wigs or natural?
Natural.
Why?
I don't know, because I've been natural pretty much most of my life. But I love wigs. Like y'all see me rocking it as of lately. But it's just, I think it's just a beauty. There's some beauty in just natural. This is just a natural beauty in there.
Farrah, Shuni.
Shuni.
BBL or Jim?
BBL or what?
Jim.
Jim.
I actually got a question. Sorry about the about the jazz battle, right? With it happening on Gladiator School, do you think that would have been a bad time, seeing as though you and Farrah happened on Gladiator School and it didn't get maybe the attention that it deserved? Do you feel like do you feel like you and Farrah got the attention that it deserved?
No, because me and Farrah was a one-rounder, and I don't feel like those battles got out there, as big as we probably expected it to, so like because of Snoop Dogg, but I don't feel like those battles got the amount of attention or views, as we're used to. So yeah, maybe it is a good thing that it didn't happen on that platform.
Right. Okay. That was my question. Like, did you in hindsight, do you think it's better that it didn't happen there because of that?
But then you never know, because even would it being that way, would it be me and Jazz, and if it would have been a 3-round battle, then it's a different couture you would have got, and you don't know what Jazz would have got. So we don't know what would have happened with that battle. It could have been something big that ended up somewhere, or but yeah.
Why do you think Snoop never did it again? Because I thought that shit was fire. I was excited. I thought even the Surf and Daylight graphics, everybody complained about that shit, but I ate it up. I ate that shit up. Like, it's fire. So, but why do you think Snoop decided not to continue?
I really don't know, because when he was speaking to us, it was almost as he had a lot of plans, for battle rap, like talking about like action figures and tours and things like that. So I really don't know. Maybe the event wasn't what he expected. I don't know.
We got 1 minute left. It's counting down. So I don't want it to just cut off on this. So I definitely appreciate you coming through, Couture. It means a lot to both of us, to OTFMZ. As you grace the platform.
Thanks for having me.
We definitely wish you all the luck on your battle coming up. I will definitely be in the building. Hope now you gotta come back now. You gotta come
I'll come back. Y'all didn't go too crazy on me. I told you I'll be doing these crazy interviews. I'm like, I ain't going on there. Fuck Mary Kill and all this other mess. So I was like, I ain't going on there. But y'all took it a little bit easy. I'll be back.
Yeah, I was like, no, nothing that's gonna piss her off. No.
For sure.
Make sure y'all tune in to Queens Get the Money, Chrome 23, February 27th on hot97.com. Remy Ma, you have Miss Hustle versus Couture going down on the card. Make sure you follow OTFMZ and OTFMZ Live. I'm Peter Don. Some call me Josh. Hurricane Do, and of course we have the Queen Couture.
Shout out to all my supporters, and y'all make sure y'all check out battlecoincartoon.net.
And go get Do new song. I'm Like That. It's streaming everywhere. Make sure y'all
stream my music, y'all.
Yeah, make sure y'all stream Do Shit Nah.
Thank you so much, Couture.
For sure. Thanks again for having me.